How many of you guys have heard this? If you could go back and change one thing in your life, what would it be? For me, I wouldn't change not one thing. There's nothing that I would change, because every single aspect, every single little detail of my life, everything I've been through has impacted my life. And what it was a season, it was a moment that formed me into the man that I am right now, the man that I am today, the man of God that I am at this moment. Because it was all those things that led up to where I am right now. See, if I would never went through addiction, if I would have never went through alcoholism, if I would have never went through broken relationships, if I would have never went through the heartache and the heartbreak, I wouldn't be the man that I am right now. Because it was those things that God used to draw me to Him. So as far as going back and changing anything in my life, there's not one thing I would change. I would do it all over again. Why? Because I wouldn't have my beautiful wife. I wouldn't have my beautiful children. I wouldn't have my beautiful grandchildren. And I wouldn't have met the beautiful people that I have in my life and that I've met in my life. So think about that. Next time you go thinking that you want to change something in your life, look, the path that you're on is the path that's going to get you to where God is trying to get you. And He's trying to get you to that path, and He's trying to get you to that crossroad where you actually submit and surrender. See, our sin, guys, it's our sin that keeps us separated from God. It's our sin that keeps us out of the destination that God has for us. See, God wants to use your life. You are important in God's plan. I want you to hear that. I'm going to repeat that. You are important in God's plan. But here's the reality. The sin is what creates a barricade. It creates a dam between us and what God has planned for us. See, the reality is that God has a plan for us, but Satan also has a plan for you as well. So which path are you going to take? So when you start thinking about those things, just know that every single detail of your life is leading you to where God wants to get you. So come to that point and just surrender and allow God to use your life. And you'll be amazed at what He'll do, not only through you, but through your family. And see, the thing that we want to do is we want to leave a legacy. I'm trying to leave a legacy. How do I want to be remembered when God takes me from this earth, when I've lived my life, when I've done all the things that God has called me to do? What is the legacy I'm leaving for my family? I want you to think about that. Because there's nothing for me that I would go back and change. All the heartache and heartbreak, it made me who I am right now. I love you guys. Hope this helps.